2-1. Well, Mark, in some senses, you could describe that as a game of two halves.
Yeah, absolutely. We could be 3 or 4 up, literally. Maybe they've had some little half chance early on, but we've had 2, 3. Carnell's had 2 chances, and Jarvis had a chance, and clear chances as well. And we haven't worked the keeper enough, really. Then we get in front with a decent goal from Chris Zabrowski. Then we created a couple of errors for ourselves. A couple of lads, Curtis and Reece Tyler, both made errors, and it led to their equaliser right on half time. So they take a positive into half time. And we've got a dressing room that's a bit down. The fact is that we've conceded so late on in the first half. The second half, we know it was tough against a side like that coming down the hill. They came at us quite strongly. However, they hadn't really created too many chances. They had a lot of ball. We were quite happy to just move over and side to side and just let them have possession. We always thought we could be a threat going on the break. Then they scored a very good free kick. I don't think anyone's stopping that. I think the lads have said it's gone over the wall. So yeah, credit to Smithy for that. It's a great strike. We haven't charged it down like we should have done. We've had a discussion about that. And the third goal, we're obviously chasing the game. Still a poor goal from our point of view that we haven't marked up in the box, and he's scored inside the 6-yard box. Will Puddy shouldn't be disappointed with his performance, letting in 3 goals, because he's another good performance for him. And as I said, he hasn't had too much to do really. However, that's the way our lot's gone at the moment. If anyone's going to do anything against us, it happens against us, and we need to make sure that we sit there, stick together, because we're a decent side. I know it doesn't look at that way at the moment, results-wise, but we've got a good group, a collective group, and as I say, if we keep on working, those performances will turn into results.
How disappointed were you by the fact that you didn't impose yourself on them in the second half like you did in the first? I know it's different when you go up the slope, and the impetus is with the opposition in that sense.
Yeah, I mean they changed it around, changed the wing back around a little bit, and Sterney came on and got a little bit more advanced up the pitch. We didn't really get a foothold in midfield like we had in the first half. Saying that, I thought Tom O'Donnell was excellent for us. He was all over the pitch, breaking up things. I thought the 3 in midfield did particularly well. However, I think we need to keep the ball better from the back. The minute you start going too long and their centre halves start heading it away and getting seconds, a little overload in midfield, then it causes us a little bit of a problem. As I say, they've got good players that can carry the ball and be a threat to us. So yeah, we were disappointed we didn't get such a foothold in the game in the second half. And we're very disappointed we didn't go into half time with a lead.
And not taking chances, it's not the first time you and I have talked about that this season. I know fans will have their views on who you should pick and who you shouldn't pick, but why haven't you scored so many goals this season? Bearing in mind you've got 5 really good forwards on the squad at the minute.
You tell me, and because we've created enough chances today to win 2 games of football, and if we're not creating chances, then obviously there's an issue, but we've created chances, and most of these lads are proven goal scorers. That John's got 17 last year, and he hasn't played that much of late. Carnell Chambers, I think, has always scored goals wherever he's been. And if you want chances to fall to anybody, you want them to fall to those 2. They've fallen to those 2, and we haven't produced the goods. It's the hardest part of the thing in football, to score goals. So yeah, there's no real excuse. Those lads know they're disappointed they haven't made that count. Yeah, is there a reason for it? No, I don't think there is. We train, we've practiced finishing, firing them in left, right and centre in training, but when we get onto that pitch, we still create those chances, we don't finish them.
Would it make a difference if it was a settled pairing or settled 3? I know you change it around because of the opposition sometimes, though.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we've gone. If the people look at their stats, they'll go back and think, well, those 2 have played 5, 6, 7 times together, and the other 2 have played 5, 6, 7 times together, and we still haven't found that winning formula. So those lads who are not involved will say to me, well, someone's had 6, 7 games, haven't scored. Surely my opportunity will come along, and they train well, do the right things in training. So you have to give them an opportunity, and then they have a little go, and they don't produce the goods either. So yeah, it's a difficult one. We hopefully it will turn. I'm sure it will. As I say, if the lads keep working as hard as they have done, then it will turn. But as I say, we have to make sure we keep that collective spirit and that togetherness. And if we keep on working that hard and creating that many chances, then we'll win more games than we lose, hopefully, between now and the end of the season.
Does the personnel up front need to change? Do you need to bring somebody else in who can score goals?
Well, if somebody becomes available, then we'd like to think we could do that. Yeah, myself and Gary are constantly looking. We had a meeting yesterday, constantly speaking to different people about the way we could try and change things and make it better for us to score those goals. But we shouldn't be conceding 3 either. I know defensively we've been relatively sound, but we conceded 3 today, and we've only scored 1. Hence the reason we lost the game of football.
What about Grant Horton? That must have been a late call for. Is it Elias Yusuf who got injured in the warm-up?
Yeah, Elias has had a bit of a knock, but he's trained and was fine. Trained yesterday, trained on Monday, and was trained Tuesday as well. Wednesday, yeah, he did. So yeah, that's a little blow for him. So it was a very late one. He was actually in the warm-up. So then we have to move things around. George Rigg then come into midfield, and Grant Horton, who I thought he did very well for a 17-year-old to come and play against at right back in front of a big crowd against an experienced strike force. Credit to him for that.
Onwards and upwards. Tonbridge away this weekend. They're down there with you.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all tough games. All tough games. I don't know how they've got on today. They've played Maidstone. We understand it's a difficult place to go. Obviously, it's a big, long journey. Logistically, it's not a great one. But we need to dust ourselves down and go again and say no one will feel sorry for us. We knew that these games would be tough. Over the Christmas, the Chelmsford, the Maidstones, Dorking and the two Bath games. We've finished up only getting 4 points out of all those games, which is disappointing. And have we deserved more? I think we have, but this is football. It's results, scoring goals and letting in goals, and we've let in too many and not scored enough.
Keep your head up. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.